We were focusing on social media during Superstorm Sandy, and so what we did was we were looking at the state's official emergency management page for these 6 states listed here, and we were focusing on both their Twitter and Facebook, one for each of the states, and we chose Facebook or Twitter based upon whichever had more followers. And so what we did was we looked at the actual number of posts that they made by day, and then also the response made by the general public. So the response on Facebook is the likes, comments, and shares, and on Twitter the response is the retweets. And so we have it separated by region here. Maryland and Delaware are our Mid-Atlantic region. New York and New Jersey is our tri-state, and Massachusetts and Rhode Island is our New England. And so what we did was these top 3 graphs here are just the actual count, so the actual number of posts made by each agency, and the number of response made by day. And then these bottom graphs here are looking at percent per follower per organization. So it's a way to almost normalize these top 3 graphs, because as you can see, like New Jersey has almost 50,000 followers, whereas Rhode Island has only 6,000. So it's a way to kind of almost normalize the data to see, or just to see like how active the followers are. You would think that maybe one of the organizations that has significantly fewer just count response would be like a less active population, but if you normalize it by percent per follower per organization, you can see that they might be just as active or even more active than what's shown on these graphs. So anyway, we're just showing here kind of the evolution of Sandy over time, the number of posts and the response made by the public, and basically we're just showing that social media is very important during these high impact events. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, and just some next steps we're hoping to do. Looking at the percent per follower maps, you can see that Delaware one, right before landfall, right around landfall, they were getting a response. About 50% of their followers were active on the social media page, whereas some other emergency management agencies didn't make it above, say, 15%. So why is that? We're going to look into some of the content that Delaware was posting. What were they saying that actually generate that kind of response? What were their messages, and how can other emergency management agencies learn from their high response rate by the public and the activity that they did? And so right now we do show that social media is on the rise. It's important. It's going to be used by emergency managers. It needs to be used by emergency managers. But the next question is, what can emergency managers change to get their public to be more active? What is Delaware doing right in this situation that seemed to work for them? So those will be our next steps.